NSFW, what is your number one sexual fantasy? Best of Reddit. Daily new uploads. Subscribe and like for more. Just do it. Hello, it's me, dressing room guy. RIP your inbox. When I was a teenager I went through this phase of being super into lesbian scissoring. Then I wondered what it would be like to have them scissor but with my dick in between them. Still wonder about it to this day. Cock, paper, scissors? The lesbians would probably be pissed off if you tried that. Can I just, sorry, just squeeze myself in there? Thanks. To have sex with a teacher, that's all I want. I want to be changing in a dressing room and then have a guy come in, push me against a wall and start fingering me. Then I'll get down on my knees and suck his dick, make him sit down and then ride him until he comes in me. Nice, gonna go to H&M right now and try this one out. Edit. Guys, I fucked up. We need an update. He's in jail. Capital F. Go on. Then I'd walk out wearing my dress with no underwear, letting his cum run down my legs as I pay for the sweater that I was trying on. Enjoying the video? Leave a comment below. 3. You might not be the OP, but at least you're no shoplifter. Truly great is the age we live in, where one person can finish the fetish of another. Financial stability. Financial independence. Some vague scenario where my life depends on semen. So kind. Hunky guys, let me suck them off. Username checks out. So, most hentai plots? PM me for further details. I've had plenty of girls promise to bang my brains out only to have them just lay there. Still waiting for someone to rock the headboard on me for once. Edit. Glad my top comment is about how Elva never been fucked before. To the people who are laundry listing all of the things they've broken whilst sexing, I would tell you to go fuck yourself, but it sounds like your partner is doing that already. One time, I rode a guy with such intensity that I moved the bed across the room. We didn't realize it had happened till we stopped. My ex-husband and I broke the swing in our backyard. Few years later me, him, and our hot female neighbor broke our bed. Best sex ever. Edit. 2 words. The most important part of this post is ambiguous. It was a queen-size posturepedic. My wife has broken 2 different couches doing this. I strongly encourage her to break a third fairly often. My husband and I have broken 2 beds, and a chair. Make your dreams come true. It's hella fun. A bit expensive, though. Just lying there going does not make you a rocket in bed, though a few of my encounters seem to think otherwise. A guy tied up on his knees begging to touch me while I repeatedly shove his face in my snatch and asked to shut him up. Sup, shooter shot. There is no shortage of guys who would love to oblige. Step 1. Be attractive. Step 2. Don't be unattractive. Being that guy is one of my favorite fantasies. I want to fuck about 7 of the women I work with. If that could happen all at once, that'd be great. Staph infection, anyone? Take your upvote and get out of here. Enjoying the video? Leave a comment below. 3. At this point, an assisted orgasm. Me IRL. Waking up to sex, oral sex. There's always been something really naughty about having a really hot dream and finding out that it's reality. I've always thought it'd be hottest for a wife to do that. Maybe one a few years older. I've tried to do this, result is he's half asleep pushing me away. Wake up. I just wanna be the girl of your dreams. You chose a multiplayer game? This is one of the best things my wife does. We've been married a decade now and her mouth is still my alarm clock almost every day. Okay, hold on. Slow down for a sec. Hot shit. Hot. It's all about finding someone you can be comfortable enough with, and discussing the arrangement. Creating a scenario where things are just familiar enough that you know what's going on while still having it be a surprise. Anything that involves me losing my virginity. The world is a disgusting place. Ooh yeah, I bet you like to cuddle up and talk for hours about your feelings and plans for the future you have together. People like you make me sick. Is your wife single? Shit, I'm close. Keep going. Retirement savings. Yes, that's that hot shit. Nah, just give everyone a bag lunch like it's Cub Scouts. Nothing gets the blood pumping like Dunkaroos and juice boxes. Company matched 401k with max % contributions and a maxed out IRA for the year. It's why I divorced my ex. I'm attracted to not worrying about how to pay rent and she has a fetish for overdraft fees. We just didn't click. I want to find a nice, wholesome girl who will dom the shit out of me, cuff my hands to the headboard, slap me, pull my hair, call me names, ride me like it's a job, don't let me come until I'm weeping in desperation, etc. Bonus kink, I'm not wearing a condom and she's taunting me about how she's going to get pregnant tonight whether I like it or not. Done it before, but with only around 12 guys, just hard finding so many people and getting them tested. Back to EVE Online with you, there's tears to be farmed. Talk to my agent. High yield bonds. Oh yeah, my dick goes up like my stocks do, whenever I see that shit. Don't forget to leave your comment. Choking handcuffs, pulling your hair really hard, covering your mouth while fucking you really hard, emotional intimacy, and me, Morito. Someone's getting milked, and it's not going to be me. Lots of teasing, physically and verbally. Yeah, you like that, you fucking retard? I will masturbate to that sentence and probably feel lonely afterwards. Say more words. Tips for Dora. Places pens, pencils and eraser and dick. I'm the same way in that I like the idea of being impregnated, but I don't ever want kids. Also, it's extremely fun having that kind of relationship with someone where you can fuck them and force them to come in you, with the understanding that it's all consensual and just for the added tension and fun. I told myself I was going to give up porn in 2018. You're killing me, Smalls. Shares in an ETF fund with an appropriate stock bond mix for your given age. Next thing you know they're holding hands. Absolutely vile. Okay, I'm done with this thread. Hi, I love you. Hey, I also have nipples. I've got you covered, bro. I'd hold your hands above your head while looking deep into your eyes and doing naughty things to you. Ah, the reverse Trump. Bold move. Bold move. Sigh. Unbuttons bag. Dude, your post gave me hope. LOL. I have an on again off again girlfriend who is super distant and I feel clingy when I'm the only one to ask to hang out with her or to take her places and she acts like it's a struggle. I just got back from a trip to visit a friend in Sacramento and on the train met this girl that gave me attention and affection for the first time in a really long time, and that coupled with your post is making me realize I'm not clingy but I need someone like you described. Someone that's about being all over me how I'm all over them and making sure I do good in life and that we are progressing toward our goals together. This wouldn't happen until we were in a long-term, monogamous relationship where I know she is using birth control, and even then, I would probably ask to be in the room to watch her take her pills in the week leading up to it. It's weird. I like the idea of impregnating a woman, spreading the seed and doing my manly duty, but I am 100% against having kids of my own. Bonus kink, I'm not wearing a condom and she's taunting me about how she's going to get pregnant tonight whether I like it or not. Aforesaid creepy. The catering for that alone would be astronomical. I have a rape fantasy, obviously. I don't actually want to ever get raped, but to be taken by force in a role play. I think I like the loss of control and feeling like someone wants you so badly that they can't help themselves. Also, getting fucked by older guys, or people that are forbidden. Teachers, for example. If you are enjoying the video, subscribe and hit the bell to be notified of my new videos. Rough sex starter kit right here. Mario has nipples now, so this works out great. Hope you enjoy having your nipples rubbed, Mario. Dear readers, do yourselves a favor and don't read the comment replies. It's turned into a text-based orgy and I need eye bleach. Regards. Sup 299. Edit. Spelling. I've never held hands with a girl. Hey, it's okay. I'm masturbating while lonely right now. We can be lonely together. More words. Grabs your dick. Unzips dick. RIP her inbox. That last one is playing with fire. Really? Remember kids, communication and informed consent is sexy. Being tied up and having about 100 guys gangbang me and come wherever they want. Well, this should be no problem if you are at least average looking. Don't forget the snacks. Tame. Common mind control. You sick fuck. How do you sleep at night, you deviant bastard? Showering a guy that is extremely love-starved with pure love, and body worshipping them to the point of tears from orgasm denial, then kissing them gently before riding their brains out and doing all the work for them. Lots of teasing, physically and verbally. I considered myself asexual for the longest time due to sexual dysfunction while chronically sick. but it's never changed how much I want to make someone else feel pleasure. Edit. Fuck you Reddit for making me extremely horny from the comments and imagining all the loving things I could do to you. Edit 2. Seriously though, thank you guys for making me laugh and just generally being cute and wholesome. It made my night. You're so sweet. I like you. Wait, maybe I love you. No, I know I do. The trick is to find somebody whose fetish is organizing large, complicated events. Scheduling alone sounds like a nightmare. Well, this is Reddit. Let's make your dream come true. You need concrete steel reinforced vagina for that. Hypnosis is super sexy. Hey, it's me, a love-starved guy. Glances up from spreadsheets and meekly raises hand. If you are enjoying the video, subscribe and hit the bell to be notified of my new videos. Hey Karen, we're going to need to reschedule 2 of the studs. One of them was in a tragic boning accident over the weekend, and the other has a case of laryngitis. We can pencil you in with Chad from accounting, if that works for you. 100 is a lot of people. There's a lot of coordination involved. If nothing else, then everyone needs to be tested. Go to process all that paperwork. Like the one Riley Reid apparently has. To have sex with someone who actually 100% loves you and doesn't just want to get fucked. That's why it's just a fantasy. This can never be real. I came in voluntarily. A few cock-hungry bisexual women and a whole lot of Viagra. See where it goes from there. Rimming. Just rimming and rimming. Just line up about 20 or 30 of my favorite actresses. Think Mila Kunis, Jessica Chastain, Hollywood beauties, and I'd spend 6 or 8 hours just doing that. Sex with my wife. Hahaha, nah, just joking, we hate each other. You know, no. They're Hoover. I want that. I'm afraid you may have to compromise. Best we can offer is either, see laddie boob but do not touch, but man boob. You're weird and I like it. It was amazing while it lasted. 12 hours of uninterrupted sleep. Okay, Ben. No one asked for your opinion or your shitty calzones. Few have died for so noble a cause. What about someone who 100% loves you and also wants to get fucked? I miss that. It's real, it's just never lasts. Not going into details, but I'll need 2 bottles of strawberry jam, Jennifer Lawrence, a broken down Mustang, and a Darth Vader costume. Dude, is everything okay with you? I just want to get married to a good woman, who treats me nice. I have a strong need to be physically dominated and treated as a slave. Choking, spanking, being tied up or blindfolded, told what a good girl I am when I listen and beaten mercilessly when I misbehave. Basic kink shit. Keep the unsexy body fluids away, but most aside from that is fair game. Bonus if I can plunder the booty. I break into Tiffany's at midnight. Do I go for the vault number? I go for the chandelier. It's priceless. As I'm taking it down, a woman catches me. She tells me to stop. It's her father's business. She's Tiffany. I say no. We make love all night. In the morning the cops come and I escape in one of their uniforms. I tell her to meet me in Mexico but I go to Canada. I don't trust her. Besides, I love the cold. 30 years later I get a postcard. I have a son. And he's the chief of police. This is where the story gets interesting. I tell Tiffany to meet me in Paris by the Trocadero. She's been waiting for me all these years. She's never taken another lover. I don't care. I don't show up. I go to Berlin. That's where I stashed the chandelier. A rich Prince Charming sweeping me off my feet and paying for all my bills and loans. This one really takes the cake. Enjoying the video? Leave a comment below. 3. Do you know the Teletubbies? I guess you can buy similar ones online, lol. Hola, yo tengo un Eiffel Tower in Miss Pantalones. Nailed it. Leslie Knope, on roller skates. I guess heart attack. Giving or receiving? I want a blowjob from a female bodybuilder while she is doing push-ups. Older women. I'm not talking about porn star older women. I want that real MILF body. The type of body that looks like it's been through a kid or two. Breasts that have some sag and sway. Soft stomach. Not as flat as it was when she was younger. Thick mammoth hips, thighs. In the fantasy, she's the sort of woman who gets out of the shower and looks at herself in the mirror, and she's all down and depressed at what's happened to her body in the last 20 years or so. I swoop in all. No. You've got the body of a Greek goddess. Let's do this, and then I worship her, with my parts. Fucking A man. I know I'm old because while sex with 2 girls sounds fun, being in a relationship with 2 girls sounds too exhausting for words. Not too late though, you got the drywall at the new McDonald's 6 AM. Justice boner. Throw away for this one. I've literally never told anyone this, and I'm about to share it with all of Reddit. Yay whatever. Guy here. I'd love to get bound and have a girl forcefully make me do oral sex on her and then have her put on a strap-on and fuck me hard. Getting hard just thinking about it. Lube helps. I come pretty easily, so the thought of being overstimulated and made to come till I cry is hot as hell. You should look up forced orgasms. I think this is exactly what you're looking for, but in the grand scheme of things, that's not really an unrealistic fantasy. You could find many people who are more than happy to oblige this fantasy of yours. If I were an enzyme, I would be DNA helicase so I could unzip your genes. Go on. Touch ladder boob. Haven't laughed this hard in a while. Yes is the only acceptable answer. You opened my mind. Thank you. 2 chicks at the same time. Yep, 2 chicks fucking a man. Who said anything about a relationship? This isn't big love. Finding a girl who'll dress up as Harley Quinn and let me apprehend her while I'm in my Batman costume. Enjoying the video, leave a comment below. 3. A nice, cute girl who is kinky as a weasel whore in a handbasket. I had a FWB that wanted me to do him with a strap on. I got really turned on by the idea of it, but we never could seem to make it happen. I have a highly unrealistic fantasy involving being restrained and forced to come repeatedly by a stranger, sometimes male, sometimes a strapped female. I like imagining all the filthy shit they'd say, teasing me and using me and licking tears off my face, like worshipping my body against my will. I guess and fucking me silly always involves being forced to call them daddy and thank them. If the fantasy involves a male, I also get off really hard on breeding stuff, being told I'm going to take their cum, give them a child, etc. Forced to beg for it, I come pretty easily, so the thought of being overstimulated and made to come till I cry is hot as hell. A woman who loves me and wears a lab coat and nothing else. Then she will start talking about molecular biology while having sex with me. I can see why I am single. Username checks out. Hey, best I can do is those McDonald's grape jelly packets, Rebel Wilson and a Darth Maul mask. That work? Man, you're a freak. I am male and as weird as it sounds, mine is being raped by a woman. I don't want that to really happen though, but I am curious about femdom. A demon dragon creature that looks like a Victoria's Secret model with wings, scales, and horns kidnaps me and takes me to her gothic castle. She needs like a lifetime's worth of semen for some weird ass ritual she's conducting and asks if I want to have sex. Because I'm a sane, rational adult in my fantasy, as opposed to the weird man-child I am in real life, I refuse this offer. So she injects me with some venom that makes me horny beyond reason and I fuck her brains out. This continues until she no longer needs the venom as I'm now Pavloved into becoming really horny to only her touch. Then we slowly become a decently functional couple that happens to be fucking 5 times a day. What a coincidence. I'm actually a Nigerian prince and I'm trying to find someone for this exact thing, as well as safekeeping some of my funds, in which case you'll be handsomely rewarded. I'm a guy and I would like to be fucked by a fireman in the middle of a burning, abandoned factory. Sex in zero gravity, and I don't mean simulated 0G but truly zero gravity in a spaceship and all. Since I'll never be an astronaut or have the money to pay for 2 trips to space, my wife actually telling me what she likes in bed and relaxing about sex to realize it's okay to enjoy it, talk about it, and it's not a bad thing. We were once caught by her mom when we were dating. I don't know what her mom said to her, but ever since then her sex drive has plummeted. Her desire to do it in fun places or places other than the bedroom has disappeared and the position variation is non-existent. I miss the simple things like doggy style or even something as plain as missionary 10 seconds of dick sucking followed by cowgirl every time we had sex is so damn boring. Edit. I'm not asking for advice, so don't offer it. Your Reddit psychology and pointless are unwanted and unappreciated. I appreciate the thought, but not the words. Also, sex in space apparently is gross and hard to do. I want to be repeatedly and violently, or, alternatively, drugged, mind controlled, raped by a woman until she gets pregnant, and then she kills me once she got what she needs. Since that's not feasible for numerous reasons, let's just go down the list a bit. We've got to skip Like, a lot of stuff. Nothing mind control related. No monster girls. Anime characters aren't real yet. That one isn't anatomically feasible. Pain hurts. I'd definitely be way too awkward for this. Magic and fantasy species don't exist. Humans don't lay eggs. I want to suckle on a girl's breast while she holds my head and softly strokes my hair and tells me I'm a good boy. We've got a winner. Right now, a fairly innocent and inexperienced girl. There needs to be some level of emotional attraction in addition to the physical attraction. Holding hands, kissing, cuddling all has led up to her ready to have sex. She is coy and nervous but excited. The combination of hesitation and excitedness is what makes it. She really wants to do this with me, but she just doesn't know what's going on, and I slowly just take my time turning her to mush. Caresses, kisses, nibbles, petting, all slowly driving her wild to where she's flushed, giggly and begging for more. It's important that she remains somewhat nervous, makes a few faux pas that she gets self-conscious about but that I can grin at and enjoy. Currently stuck on a new girl in the office who is just the happiest, smelliest person you'd ever seen with just enough social awkwardness to be undeniably attractive. Hey, it's me, your abandoned factory. Damn, that sucks. Fuck her mom. Are you a praying mantis? You should play Far Cry 3 for PlayStation 3. I don't want to spoil anything but let's just say it's right up your alley. Being Eiffel Towered, and also finding the elusive mystery man that makes me come during sex. To be the middle M in an MMF threesome. Being able to fuck whomever I want whenever I want and they all can't wait for it to happen, so it's not trappy. See a hot girl walking down the street, grab her by the hips, pull her skirt up and bend her over the bench and smash away in front of everyone until I'm satisfied and then just carry on my way when I'm finished. Like I'm some sort of prince or demigod and all the women can't wait to be impregnated by me. Forced to cross-dress, put into chastity and become the sexual slave of a couple. Both tops. Lots of pegging and orgasm denial. Having my wife and her sister on all fours and fucking each one in turn. My wife says it is unlikely to happen. I have to agree, but the fantasy is still pretty good spank material. To give a hot broad a dairy enema and watch her fart out the milk. Then put the ingredients to a cake up her ass and mix it up with my dong. Then she farts out that into a cake pan, bakes a cake, puts icing on it, and then sits on the cake and blasts it to bits with her regular butt farts. If you are enjoying the video, subscribe and hit the bell to be notified of my new videos. Bruh, what the fuck? I can't stop laughing. You didn't wash her hands, bro, lol. Roll Tide. How do I contact your sister? Katy Perry circa 2010 and Rita Ora at the same time. Now I know why people create throwaway accounts. Warning. NSFW. Potentially NSFL if you can't handle how mind-blowingly orgasmic this list is going to be. Owning a home before the age of 78, paying off a student loan. The destruction of toxic masculinity, leading to a massive improvement in the mental health of young males. A well-funded healthcare system providing life-saving support for everybody, regardless of wealth, age, gender or race. Femdom. An education system which provides equal opportunity to every child. A Gregs on every street corner. Everyone deserves Gregs. A group of large women of various races peeing on me and on each other. Basically just a reverse gangbang with fat chicks. Holding hands. And it's called The Aristocrats. A petite Asian girl and lots of ecstasy. I'm not that into hematolagnia. You know that name. That says it all. P. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, like and hit the bell for more videos. Comment your views.